Sometimes it's hard to be optimistic. I can't lie to you. It just, you just say, are we that stupid or are we just that big liars? Or both. I don't know. So let's read this. I can't believe, I just can't believe it. Following, this is from Seeking Alpha, Wall Street Breakfast. And you should subscribe. I like this. Every day I get something from these guys, and every day there's something neat that I find interesting. And I don't pay for it. And if you want to pay for it, be my guest. But following 16 hours of negotiations, the European Union the EU has agreed to a framework to eliminate carbon emissions from new cars and vans by 2035, 13 years from now, effectively closing the chapter on the ICE, the internal combustion engine. Many automakers are already in the process of switching over to cleaner fleets, but the industry will now face pressure to hit the accelerator. The bloc's proposal was first raised in July of 2021, but the final endorsement in the bag, it will be up to members of the parliament to get the deal over the finish line. Environmental ministers extended the CO2 exemption granted to niche manufacturers, Lamborghinis and Ferraris. It also gave up demands for a 5-year delay in the EU plans for car makers to clean up their fleet. Meanwhile, alternative technologies like synthetic fuels and plug-in hybrids may be included in the future if they can achieve the complete elimination of greenhouse gas emissions. I just... how does electric vehicle become... How do you get the battery to be fully charged? I mean, it's like we're living in a bifurcated state where you have idiots in California, other places, EU obviously, and then you have the reality of everybody else that says we can't add to the load on the grid without the generating capacity to provide that load. And where does the generating capacity come from? Oh, we're going to ban coal and natural gas, never mind nuclear. You can't, this is mutually exclusive. You can't add to the load. An electric vehicle is adding significant challenges to the load. You can't add to the demand for electricity while also reducing the supply of generation of said electricity as demanded. I don't know where this can go. I mean, look, Europe is done. I mean, I recognize that, but how much are they going to take out of everything? I don't know, man. I don't know what at the end of the day, just like what's happening in Germany right now, where they're refiring their coal burning plants, in Australia too, because it's insanity on steroids when the reality kicks in. But they can do a lot of damage, man. They can do a lot of damage in the interim, living in fantasy worlds of this green stuff. And at some point, the damage is going to be permanent because there won't be the ability to just ramp up coal-fired plants if there's no one to dig the coal. Still need guys in West Virginia. You still need men to get the coal, right? And if those men no longer have jobs because they've been put out because we're all going to electricity or solar and wind, you can't just say, oh, sorry, we made a mistake and we need to bring back the coal. Where's it going to come from? Slave labor in China? Maybe. I don't know. But this is the issue, is that you still need men to generate the electricity. And if you don't have those men because they've been put out of work, where else are you going to get it from? Well, you're going to get it from slaves. That's it. Because you can't just turn on, turn off. You can't just go to Wales and say, we need coal. Yeah. Anyway, it's a tough one. And I got 4 kids. I love Jesus. Jesus loves me, and he loves you too. Even if you don't love him, he still does, and God. But humanity is dumb, man. I mean, there's lots of wonderful. I mean, I love humanity, but the humanity of the world leaders is dumb. That's what I should say. And I don't know how you can't square this circle. And at some point you're wondering, it could cause some permanent damage. Anyway, yeah, I'm still optimistic. I shake my head. SMH. I see ya.